Yo, that fly spotter was wild.
Yeah, my son was a fly spotter.
Anyways, episode.
The one after the last one.
8. I think episode 5 and 6 are out right now. 7 is out also.
Shit's out.
Shit is out. A lot of shit is out. And this is gonna be episode 8. We had a lot of episodes, but
some shit don't be making the cut.
Yeah. Shouts out to G. We love him, but yeah. It looked like we was talking to a wall.
Yeah, and I just feel like we weren't talking to a wall.
We weren't, but it was definitely like.
Yeah, it gave wall vibes.
There was a lot of minutes where we were just like this.
As he was talking. Yeah.
And you could vaguely hear him. I turned the track audio all the way up.
Yeah, no, I feel that. So we won't be doing that again, but we're getting somewhere. We're gonna get some more mics and shit. So
figuring out the soundboard situation.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But as of right now, it's just us. And I feel like this is the first time where it's just us.
It's literally only us in the room.
Yeah, nobody else is in the room. It's just us.
Has it been like this since Yo, this is what we was looking at last week.
Damn.
That's wild. What was I gonna look up? Oh yeah, let's check what our supporters are doing on Anchor. You know, nobody's actually subscribed to us, but you know.
Yeah, but we're lit.
We are.
Either way.
We are lit, a lit duo.
Either way.
I wonder how much money I made. Hello.
Big bucks.
Yo, I'm about to go cash out. We about to go wild.
Big bucks. Couldn't be a worse time.
Couldn't be a worse time. Yo, you're on the podcast, so just know you're being recorded. What's good?
Shit, I was seeing what you was doing.
Yeah, we're doing the podcast. What's good?
Why?
This is Nico Samaj. Everybody, yo, say what's good to the people, bro.
Yo, what's good, everybody?
All right, that's enough.
Fuck out of here. Get him out of here.
Because he's about to start promoting shit.
Get him the fuck out of here.
Hello.
That's how you feel. What?
Yeah, my fault. I didn't know if that was you or me.
Nah, it was definitely.
Get him the fuck out of here, bro.
Yo, he's tight. Watch, he's gonna call me back. Yo, for real.
Stop playing, bro.
Yo, stop hanging up on me, bro.
Now it's big fuck you.
Nah, it's definitely you, bro. Stop hanging up on me, bro.
No, that nigga is definitely you.
Alright, anyways, let's move on to the hang. Yo, we gotta talk about this right away.
My son's 6'9".
We gotta start off on a great note after, being. Anyways. 6'9", the gun sound is the first thing right here.
Real shit.
Everyone's seen
you
it.
have that, you don't think I can look in your eyes? Let me tell you what I see. I see a motherfucker. You have totally dismissed. You didn't already ask nigga here.
But for me, I sit around and do shit.
I will say this.
I only attack the people that's coming for me. I said, yo, I fight security 8 months ago. If I walk out of here and the nigga come from behind me out the staircase, it was already supposed to happen.
Listen, nigga, I don't know what kind of gun that is.
Yo, we posting the clip.
I had to post that one.
I want to know, like, in all the times of his, spy work in the streets and his snitching, he never heard a real gun go off? Not once? Yeah.
That's not what a gun sound like?
Really?
I feel like I've been to a few shooting ranges and I feel like he was pretty accurate in the sound. Hung, hung, hung. That sounds like.
Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that. How's he shooting the gun to? What is wrong with this guy?
Yo. And for me, I said, yo, I fight security 8 months ago. If I walk out of here and the nigga come from behind me out the staircase, it was already supposed to happen.
I don't like the hand movement though, cause like, what's this hand doing over here? It was like this.
I don't like when he does this thing. He does this thing a lot. He's one of those people that does this. That do it where he do the thing where he stand up but he don't stand up. Like how? Like I just.
Oh, he's like crouch.
He say yo.
Yeah, he did a lot. He was,
That's a lot. That's a lot
He
of
was very
movement.
passionate about what he had to say though. Very passionate.
He's also very
Fucking
passionate.
that chair up,
These chairs are fucking
No, it's
terrible.
you.
Not, you know, that's 60 cents about to buy us a new chair.
bro. My chair ain't doing nothing, bro.
Well, gain 100 pounds, bro. 200 pounds, bro. Yeah, then you'll see
My
what's up,
shit
bro.
ain't doing nothing, bro.
Alright, anyways. Oh. So there's an event in New Jersey. This is our next topic. Called the Lunar Fair.
Oh yeah, I still got the wristband. You took the wristband off?
You're wearing the wrist.
Bro, I never took it off. We lit. Lunar Fair.
That's
First
cute.
of all, shout out to all my Lunar Fair fans and all the people that was out there that fucked with the Lunar Fair. Because let me tell you something about the Lunar Fair, alright? That was one of the most interesting events that I have ever attended, okay? And it wasn't my idea to go. I had never heard of it prior to the day I went. So I'll start the story off, and then you can pick up the story from your point of view. But my point of view.
You want to start from where I picked you up? Because
No,
this
no,
all
no,
started.
no, no,
this
no,
this
no,
started on the
no,
road.
No. This started when
We gotta preface the Lunar Fair with what happened before.
I'm starting from the very beginning.
All right.
I'm at work, minding my business.
Oh, there we go.
Right? I get a phone call or a text.
It was either or. I don't know. Yeah, I probably texted you and you called me or some shit. Whatever.
You said, do you want to do some white people activities?
Yeah, I said something along those lines.
So I'm like, what does that entail? Because I'm not against white people activities, but
I think I will quote you when I say this. You said, quote unquote, I want to start doing more white people shit.
of course, because white people do fun shit, and that's you know.
Because we don't have a lot to lose.
Right. So whatever that means, whatever. But I'm thinking like hang gliding. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
something that
I will not do any of those things.
Right. I would have said no. Anything that has to do with me being in the air.
I just want to be offered at least.
Yeah, but that would have been cool. That would have been a cool offer. Like, yo, you want to go like skydiving? I would have been like, nah, but you know what? Thanks. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for that offer.
This man said there's a fair and sent me the IG of the company that hosts the fair, right? So, fair, I had just went to the fair with my girl like 2 days prior. So I'm like, I know what fairs do. I know what fairs are like. Okay? Fairs are like Ferris wheels, fried Oreos, fucking games and shit that you could win prizes and shit like that.
Yep.
It's lit.
This had none of those things.
So I look at the IG, and the IG itself had nothing, almost nothing. Like it was just regular pictures of nothing that had to do with anything. So I look at the website, and the website shows me people dressed up as witches and wizards and creatures and all sorts of things. But I see people playing flutes, and it looked like food and stuff like that. So I'm like, this is gonna be weird. So I'm like, nah, you know what? Nah, I'm good. But then he's like, yo, I need 4. He's like, I need 4 people, and right now we're at 2.
We were at 3 because I had my sister.
You
But I was
didn't
like,
have
bro,
your sister at the
I
time.
did. I just didn't
You
tell you.
did,
I was
but you
hoping you would
didn't.
find somebody else.
So
Yeah,
he's
shout
like,
out.
yo, we're at 2. If you come and then find one
What
other
was that?
person, I dropped my fucking vape. Calm down. He's like, if you find one other person, I'm like, first of all, who do you think I am, and who do you think I hang out with, to where I could just invite them to something like this, where people are dressed up as fucking witches and wizards and shit.
Why don't you ever bring your girl out? Double date with me.
I was
and my girl.
I was with her earlier that day, but she had just went home.
Yeah, you're right.
So she was like, I would have came if you guys would have said something earlier. But I'm glad she would have been just as pissed as I was. To be honest, she was more excited about it. She was like, yo, that looks like fun. blah blah blah. I'm like, it doesn't.
She probably would have had a fun time. It was more. I feel like it was very geared towards women.
Maybe
Because women definitely go
she's-
towards the crystals, the little
but
jewelry, and candles.
She's not into like moon shit and blah blah blah. Like,
Neither is my girl, but when she sees it, she's like, "Oh wow, I like
yeah,
that."
but your girl and your sister were talking about like,
Crystals.
and yeah, and like and meditating and shit. Like, my girl's not really into that. Like, she's
Well, there's a big difference between my girl, my sister, and your girl.
super difference. Yeah, it's a huge difference.
By the way, I know she definitely watches this, but I want your girl to not hate me. I want to set things right. I want to meet your girl.
Yeah, I don't think she should hate you.
I feel like me, you, and our girls should go on a double date. We should have a nice night out. And she should get to know Justin. We don't gotta know much.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's probably not a bad idea.
Cause
She was down to go though. She was down to go to that, so she must not hate you that much.
yeah, word.
She just don't fuck with you because like,
I ain't shit. But anyway,
I mean, hey.
I said it.
But yeah. So I'm like, nah, I'm probably not gonna invite anybody because that's a wild request. So since you kind of pitied me, like you made me. Like,
I didn't know. No.
I'm like, all right. So look, if you find one more person, I'll be the fourth person because you need another person. And I had nothing. better to do.
No, I didn't pity nobody. I said you don't gotta go because I knew you was
You
giving me.
you did say I don't gotta go, but that means like, yo, come on, bro.
No. Because if because I'm not. I don't need niggas to come with me everywhere, bro. Like if you really wasn't gonna come, you wasn't gonna come and have a good time.
Yeah, but you said you needed a quota of people to be there. So I'm like, I don't have nothing better to do. I really didn't. And then you're like, you set the number, and I'm like, all right, but you got to get that last person.
We'll bring your girl to the next one.
No, we're not going to that
Yeah,
ever again. No,
we are.
that's not happening no more. I'm not. Just because I didn't take the wristband off doesn't mean.
No, we're going again.
No.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm not paying. I'm like, yo, I'm like,
I'm here.
VIP. VIP. I'm not paying. No, we're not doing this again. We'll do something else.
But there was we had an event on the way to the. First of all, the fair was at Camp Sacagawea. Shout out to
Camp Sacagawea.
Shout out to Sacagawea.
Yeah, and that shit. Where were we? We were in fucking
Jefferson.
Sparta.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're on our way, right? And for some reason, this man is in a rush, okay, to get to Camp Sacagawea. And we're doing like 100 miles per hour. I'm in the back, everything's good, I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? When I'm in the back, everything's good. We're doing like 100, and then all I hear is you and your girl, like, yo, what the fuck, blah, 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 like, oh, he pulled out, blah, blah, yada, yada, and they start looking in the mirror and shit. I'm like, hold on. What's going on, guys? What's happening?
What's the dealio?
And you're like,
Yeah,
there's a cop, and there was a cop back there, and he just pulled out, and I'm like, oh shit. Well, I'm in the back, so this don't really got nothing to do with me. Like,
Nothing at all.
yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna just chill. So this nigga starts slowing down dramatically, and it just takes an immediate exit, like for no reason. No reason.
Well, no, because it adds to the story. I needed to take the next exit.
Oh yeah, because you had a game plan.
I had a game plan.
Yeah, you did have a game plan.
Mind you, I've never tested this out before in my life. This is my first time trying this theory, and it 1,000% worked.
It did.
So I'll take it from here.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
when we got that, I took that exit to wherever the fuck it was, and that's when he followed me off the exit, got on my ass. When I got to the exit, that's when he got on my ass. And then right as I made a left, after the exit at the light, he put his lights on, pulled me over. First thing I said to him when he got to my window was, I gotta take a shit. I started doing the leg shakes, and I'm like, yo, I'm sweating, officer. You gotta let me go right now, bro. Like, I gotta take a shit. I'm gonna shit my pants right in
He
the car,
said,
bro.
no, they use like, I have irritable bowel syndrome.
Yeah, I even said
That's
that
what
shit.
he said. He
Yeah, I
said,
put that
have
shit out.
irritable bowel syndrome.
What was it, Daddy? But yo, so I pulled out the irritable bowel syndrome card. I don't have it. But anyways, and
Gilly believed it.
You know, I gotta ask you a question. How long does a cop take, on average, to check your ID when he brings it to his car?
5, 6 minutes.
I don't know what cops you're dealing with. Usually, on average, they take like a half hour tops.
What?
They
No.
be scanning my shit.
That's you, yeah. My shit be.
They can do it right there. They can do it right there at the window.
The quickest.
Yeah, they could just call them, but that takes longer.
Now
They
the
just
quickest.
fucking
The
walk back to
quickest.
the car.
This man's took
type
my
it
ID,
in.
ran to his car. 2.5 minutes later, he was back at my window. He goes, "Yo, be safe. There's a 7-Eleven down the street."
If he know he's
Smooth, no ticket.
already and you're guilty of it, he already got the ticket being pre-ordered. Or he just needs your information to put that shit in there. He already got the order.
Well, because that's what I got pulled over for. I was speeding. He knew I was speeding. He started following me and pulled me over.
Before he called it in.
I didn't get the ticket.
He called it. I know what I'm saying. So the crazy part is if he didn't call it in, he probably, you know what? Yeah, that makes sense. He didn't call it in.
Yeah, no.
He called it in like he's pulling somebody
he's
over.
pulling somebody
He didn't
over,
say
man.
what it was.
Yeah.
He's like, lucky man.
So if y'all get pulled over for speeding, just say you gotta take
Irritable bowel syndrome.
Say you got the illest shit. Start wiping your forehead like, yo, I'm sweating. Shake your leg. Give him the wrong. I gave him my debit card instead of my ID. I was like, yeah, bro, I really got a shit. I can't think straight, bro. Let me get to the bathroom before I shit myself. Like it's not.
It
But
worked.
he could have easily said, nah, get out the car.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't believe you. Get out the car.
Yeah.
Like, if I would have got out the car, then he'd have been like, yeah, he's gonna expect me to shit myself.
I don't. If I was a police officer, I wouldn't want to.
Deal with somebody shit.
Yeah,
I wouldn't take the chance. And
Yeah.
smart enough, he didn't.
Yeah, no.
When we get to that
I'm
lunar
not playing
fair,
Russian roulette with your asshole. Fuck that. No.
and when we got to the fair, there was a couple of policemen there, and he happened to be one of them.
He did happen to be one of them.
Looked straight in my face.
He did
Saw
both.
that I was in no urgency to take a shit.
Well, I mean, there was porta potties on the way in there.
But he thought I was going to the store.
You did, but you pulled in the store.
And I pulled right back out.
Yeah, but he didn't know that.
You don't know.
IBS.
Say that. You might. It might work. It worked for me. I didn't think it was. Honestly, I was like, fuck
That'll
it.
work for me.
Oh.
I never tried it, but I don't plan on having to use it. Let's put it like that.
Yeah, you don't want to get stopped.
I know. I will have to shit myself. That's the thing.
Then, but yeah, boy, when they call you, I feel like
I've never been to a place where they called me boy, but I don't want to be in those places. I
I feel like any man who's a white man calling somebody boy, that's racist. It's a racist term.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's a slur. Boy, in the right tone, boy, that is a racial.
Yeah, I don't want to be called boy.
I don't like that. Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Oh man, yo, fucking.
So yeah, but the event itself was corny. Super corny. Like we walked in, it was first of all, it's in the middle of the woods, like deep in the middle of the woods.
90% of every kiosk there they're selling overpriced paintings, crystals,
Incense.
sage, t-shirts maybe, candles. I bought candles.
Hella candles.
There was one fucking food stand
One.
with a
And
line out the ass.
I think he only had hot dogs.
They had one bar, line out the ass.
Yeah.
Like that shit was wild. Fucking, and then we find there was one dope thing that wasn't even that dope, but it's like it's cool. Was the find a friend thing? You pay $1 and you find a friend.
Yeah, you put the fucking
Nobody hit
write
me
your
up.
name, you write your name on a card, and then you fucking throw it in a pot, and then you take someone's card out of the pot.
Oh, so yeah, we gotta talk about that. So when we got to the place, we were looking for shit, and there was a female in front of us. She offered us her extra flashlight and directions.
Because it was dark, it was nighttime, and we were in the middle of the woods.
So she offered us a flashlight, and she gave us directions to where we needed to go. Great. We got to where we needed to go, and then we went to that little building for the meet me thing. And when we did that thing, I paid $1 and I got my card. And when I got my card, turns out I call her, it's that same girl. But not only is it the same girl, when I call her, she answers the phone and she happens to, and we're talking. I was like, yo, where you at? She goes, wait, hold on, where are you? She goes, start laughing again. I laughed loud as hell. She goes, we're in the same room. And I looked up and I found her. Boom, she's standing in the same room. But what happened was, red contact lenses, boobs were out everywhere, but she had a lot of information about the event.
Yeah, she knew everything. She was the map.
I'm the map. I'm the map.
Yeah, she was
I'm
the
the map.
She was the map because she was there since 6 o'clock.
Yeah, she was there all day. She's like,
It was
she's like, I have scoured and gandered the entire.
And what time was it at the time? It was like 9, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, so she was there for a minute. She's like, I learned the grounds. Like she knew. I think she worked there. I don't know. It seemed like. Anyways, that was that night.
Yeah.
Another news. I was in Wildwood for 2 days. Just came back yesterday.
How was that? Now, I want to talk about the time you and your girl were feeding deer. That's what I want to talk about because I didn't even bring that up to you. Like I seen it, but I didn't say anything about it.
You know what's funny?
I want to talk about that.
I was waiting for you to say something about that. And it's great timing for you to bring it up now. So we were in Cove Haven Resort somewhere up in like Pennsylvania. It's like a adults only, no children allowed. Like it's only for like couples and shit.
That
like,
sounds like a great place.
it's a romantic getaway type shit. Like we had like a champagne glass hot tub. We had our own little pool in our room and shit.
That's kinda dope.
Sauna, massage, all this shit. Dope shit. And while we're up there, it's like in the middle of the woods. It's like mad secluded. It's nice. Like it's dope. Like and breakfast and dinner are all included. All you have to pay for is drinks.
Is it all you can eat type shit, or is just
Dinner, yeah, it's all you could eat type shit. Especially the breakfast buffet. All you could eat. All you have to pay for is the liquor you drink. So it's like I spent $100 on dinner, but I only spent $100 on liquor. That's cool. I'll do that. Anyways,
sounds like a lot of liquor.
But
But you're
why-
buying drinks.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Some like buying drink after drink, and we were like taking shots and shit.
Yeah, that's regular.
So it's like it was like $125 plus I left a tip and shit. So, anyways, right across the street from where they have like the little bar restaurant thing on the resort, there's a little store. So in that little store, we go in and there's right when we walk out the restaurant, there's deer all across the lawn, cause it's in the middle of the woods. So they're like the deer here are like rats, like they're everywhere. You're gonna see them no matter where you go.
Like I said, like rats. Where you be at?
That's what they told us. They're like mice out here. They're just everywhere. I was like, oh, where are there mice everywhere? I don't like that. Anyways, we go into the little store and they sell little bags of like seasoned popcorn kernels or some shit, or corn kernels. It was looked weird. I don't know what it was, but it was a bag full of like what they call deer food. $5.
You tried it.
I did not try that shit.
You tried it.
I didn't even touch it.
You ever tried your cat's cat food?
Hell no. Have you?
No.
We're gonna talk about that. We're going to talk about that. But anyways, I bought the bag of deer food because I was like, my girl will love this experience. If she got to feed, she's one of those people, she loves animals. She'll feed a deer out of her hand. She was loving it. She had a bunch
I
of
would
deer.
do that as well.
She had like 3 or 4 deer eating out of her hand, eating out of the bag. She's like, they were letting her pet them and shit. I was
I
like,
would also do that.
I was like, that's dope. I did not partake. I'm not. You know.
I'm allergic to horses though, so I don't know if that correlates.
So yeah, so my girl was feeding deer. We're on the little thing, and it was a fun little couple's getaway. She was feeding some deer. We got some hand sanitizer, let her clean her hands. Then we went back to the room and what how do the kids call it these days? Made whoopee. Anyways, I want to know when you've tried your cat's cat food.
It was probably like 8, right? And wait, first of all, let me just say it was the dry kind. Let me just, if that makes it better. It was the dry kind. It wasn't the wet one.
It makes.
It has to make it better. I wouldn't try the wet one.
I feel like you put the wet one, you could just and get it down quick.
I wasn't trying to. I just wanted to know, like, what are you so happy about when I? If you can eat it, I can eat it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a cat. Like, what do you like? What's so different about your fucking stomach?
A lot, but
I can
anyway.
eat it.
So how was it?
I don't know how to describe it. It's like
Does it taste how it smells?
it tastes exactly how it smells.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, it's not. It wasn't like anything that would be
Closest
like, yo,
I've
you
ever
gotta
done
try
to accident, like to trying my dog or cat's food. Like when I used to have a dog, I used to like feed her treats and shit. Like I remember.
Oh, like the cookies?
She had the bacon strips, the bacon strips or whatever.
I tried one of the
I didn't
cookies,
try
too.
it, but the shit was on my fingers, and I completely like I didn't wash my hands, and then I was like feeding her some shit, and I was doing some other shit. I was like, yo, here, shut up, leave me alone. And then I went to like eat something, and I was like, that don't taste like what I was eating. That tastes like bacon strips, and it wasn't a fun experience.
Nah, yo, but I tried one of the dog cookies too, because my girl has a dog and shit. And yo, it's not even like a cookie. It's like a biscuit. Like it's not sweet at all. And I'm upset about it because they're calling it cookies. I mean, I know people call cookies biscuits or call biscuits cookies and shit or whatever, but like,
but the the British or whatever, the British.
Yeah.
With the
it
banana
tasted like
smoothie.
it tastes like that. It was like the just bland ass
Biscuit.
Yeah.
Biscuits, bro.
Yeah, that's all it was. But yeah, the cat food, yeah, I wouldn't do it again. But that had to be something that like went down in history for me. Like I had to know.
No, you know
what that was about.
we could start taking a break if we want. And
We can start taking a break.
Like we could, cause now I'm finally learning how to edit our fucking podcast. We could take a break halfway and then.
Well, we could just cut out dry moments. To be honest.
I'm not cutting out dry moments. I'm saying we could just take a break and then come back to it.
I guess you want to take a break.
Do you want to?
I don't care.
Yeah, we're gonna take a break and cut some of this out. Because now there's a lot of dead space right here. Back at it again. Hey. It's just not like a 2K menu. Gilly with the gunner type beat. Alright, so we're back from our break. We're beat shopping. Me and Gilly about to start making another song after this episode. Late night studio shit as per the usual. Gilly and much on the track is about to be a worldwide thing. If that shit don't pop, if this podcast don't pop, don't know what will.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be the one.
You think that's gonna be the one? I like
Yeah,
that
bro.
first one that you played, that hard shit. I needed to hold on. I gotta discuss what just happened. So I went to go find Bud from somebody in this beautiful studio, and the one person who had it, I'm not even gonna say his name. He pulled out a big ass nug. It was a dub. I was like, all right, cool. And then he pulls out a .6 and then puts it in my hand, and then pours shake in my hand and says, yo, that's a dub. You can have that. I feel like as a grown man, I shouldn't be disrespected like that. I feel like when you say anything over a beat, it sounds like a song.
You think this? You was talking about this one?
No, the very first one you played.
Oh, the da-da-da-da?
Yeah. We might have to mute the. You wildin' with that one, Gilly.
Yeah, I can't crazy.
Please tell me you still have the Irish track.
Yeah.
Pause that. Don't play no more of that yet. Cause I like that. It goes way too hard for any people to hear that without a fucking vocal on it. Anyways.
I mean, they're hearing it from phone quality anyway.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
You're not probably hearing the 808s and all that shit.
They don't need to hear that at all. Anyways, shit. Yeah.
So, fucking, does pineapple belong on pizza?
I'll say this. It does not belong on pizza inherently. No, it does not belong on pizza. But
Is it okay to have pineapple on pizza?
once in a while. But you have to order a whole another regular ass pizza. Like you better, if you're gonna order a fucking pineapple and ham or whatever the fuck you want to get on your pizza, you better order another pizza for everybody else who don't fuck with pineapple. I'm not saying I don't fuck with pineapple on pizza, but maybe I'm not in the mood for it and I want some pepperoni and fucking cheese. So give me that, and don't just fucking be selfish. Because the people who stand by it and die by pineapple on pizza will not order anything else for other people. That's stingy as fuck. Order for everybody.
I'm glad you got that shit off your chest. I was just talking about you.
Clip it. Fucking clip it. Fucking clip it. Let everybody see. I want to make this skimmity pack again. Fuck it.
I just wanted to know how you personally felt about pineapple.
I like it, but I'm not. But it does not belong there. I like you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't belong there. Like some people like cheese on their beef patties. It doesn't belong there. But if it's good, it's good.
That shit do not. I've never, because I feel like you're an asshole. Like, these niggas made the beef patties already, right? And they're already on the warm thing. You don't get it. You don't order a beef patty, and they're not making it to order. Them shits is made, all right? So you want this motherfucker that already fucked around and made the beef patty to reopen that shit and throw cheese on it and then heat it up again? You're a dickhead. You're a piece of shit.
That's the equivalent of going into a pizza shop and asking for a pineapple slice. You know damn well nobody has just a pineapple slice. They're gonna have to go take a slice and put pineapple on it and they're like, yo, you're the fucking asshole.
You don't get pineapple by the slice. You get the pie.
You have to get the pie. You have to be like, I want a pineapple pie. Not gonna give you a fucking slice. I'm not. I've worked at pizzerias. I've not seen one that makes a pineapple pie and sells it by the slice.
Yeah, no, you don't do that. They don't leave those out like for you to see. Yeah, no,
the fruit.
That don't happen. First of all, I don't want a slice. Like, I don't want the shit that's been out and they're gonna heat it up again.
No.
Make my shit.
Only time that's acceptable is when I'm drunk on the boardwalk, and that's because they got the big ass slices, big as your head and shit.
That's valid. I don't eat pizza like that though. I saw that today, and then I wanted to know how you felt about it. I was hoping that we would disagree so we could have a whole debate, but like, I'm not against pineapple on pizza, to be honest.
I'm not.
I don't eat pizza,
but
like
it does not belong there inherently. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I would like. I just said belong because some people feel like it don't belong there.
Like some people might say you're not supposed to drink gin with your cranberry juice.
I don't think anyone says that.
No, but it doesn't. Liquor doesn't belong in juice. They don't say. Hey, they don't put the juice on the bottle of juice. They don't say, hey, put liquor in this. On the bottle of liquor, they don't say, hey, put juice with this.
I'm going so hard right now.
You know what I'm saying?
One more drop. Boom. Alright, we good.
Alcoholism. I'm gonna put the number for the alcohol hotline. If you or a loved one suffers from alcoholism, call the number. I'm gonna put it somewhere around here, maybe. I don't know, because that was
intense.
That's
to
gonna
say the least. That's pretty intense.
That's like one of the starting clues. Like, do we need to have a talk?
Intervention and
like,
shit?
Not a whole
there
intervention.
There should be like 4 or 5 more people in here.
Not an intervention.
This
but
table
it's like
should be more round.
I'm not talking about an intervention. I'm talking about the step before that. Like, yo, Gil, let's go get some coffee, bro. Like, yeah, I'll pop up at your job. Like, yo, let's go get some coffee. We need to talk.
No, but I'm good though. I just wanted to make sure that shit wasn't wasted because that's good stuff right there. All right, Tanqueray is a great thing. When I'm on the Tanqueray,
but it is so cheap, and we have a whole other bottle.
But that bottle wasn't done. Clearly, there was drops coming out of that shit. When I'm on the Tanqueray, I feel awesome.
Again, if you a friend, family member, a loved one suffer from alcoholism, call some.
For you guys that don't know the context of what I just said, me, Peter, and Nico made a whole song. Well, really,
You made it that song.
I made it that song. Because I walked in, so when I'm on the Tanqueray, I feel awesome is a line from the song. And it's a line that I said. And basically, I'm going to just give you a background. So, Peter had a beat, and he was writing to the beat. It had nothing to do with the song. I don't think Nico had anything to do with it either. And Peter was writing to the beat, and he was like, taking some time. It might have been like 20, 30 minutes. He was just sitting writing, because he don't write on paper, he writes in his head.
Mm-hmm.
also do I. But sometimes, like, if I don't feel like,
Take notes. You gotta take notes.
yeah, sometimes I'll take notes. I don't always though. But I do write. Like, me and P-Dot write the same.
Okay.
So he's in his head, but I write faster than P-Dot does. But P-Dot writes more.
Intricately, I feel like.
Yeah, he makes a song. I go in and say bullshit, and whatever goes goes. Like,
We
you know
do
what I'm
say
saying?
some bullshit.
I say a lot of bullshit, but like my cadences and rhyme schemes and shit they're dope. So it usually stays. But P-Dot is like, he's a writer. Like he can make a song.
You know what?
It's like,
Cheers, let's go. Cheers to P-Dot.
Yeah, P-Dot.
He's the one that put me onto the Shandon. You know, cheers to P-Dot.
Yeah, P-Dot's dope. So he's writing and shit. And I wasn't even drinking Tanqueray. I was drinking wine that day. We was drinking wine, right? But I drink Tanqueray.
Honey sucking with the peach.
So
That's a hella inside joke.
so yeah, he's writing and shit. Beats like still playing and shit. And I just walked in the booth and I'm like, yo, turn me on, bro. Turn me on.
When I'm on that Tanqueray, I feel awesome.
It don't
Pull
sound
up on shorty. It doesn't sound anything like that. I am garbage, but you know what I'm saying. Like that's why he heavily auto tunes me, not by my choice, but you know.
I auto tune myself too, but like I can say the notes without the auto tune. I just put the auto tune there to make it more interesting, like T-Pain. But T-Pain is.
I'm in love with the stripper. Yo, we was wilding in the gyro spot. You was wilding in the gyro spot.
Yeah, that was me.
That was all you. I was,
Because they had the fan and the gyro king.
and he was doing a compilation of T-Pain's
T-Pain
greatest hits.
Dead ass through the fan. Because you know when you go through the fan,
What
like
was
you
the
say
other
something in
ones?
the fan, it makes your voice all auto-tuning and shit. But it was, well, first I started it off with Buy You a Drink. Gotta Start. That's his biggest song, I would say.
He said, "Ooh-wee."
And then I went to I'm in Love with a Stripper. And then I went to go up, down, yeah.
Yo, we might have to go crazy with the auto tune.
Yeah, I want to sing tonight because I want to play with auto-tune.
You want to do it?
Not sing, but
No. You're gonna sing your pain about what we're gonna talk about. We're not even gonna talk about it yet. 'Cause this is gonna be a whole masterpiece of an album that's gonna drop sooner or later. But we're building right now,
Yeah.
and we're not gonna talk about any of it yet. But it's coming. But yeah, that topic you definitely need to sing with some crazy auto tune and like let it sound painful with the auto tune. Like no,
It's gonna be a fun time.
this is gonna be great.
But yeah, I walked in and I just told Pete not to record me, and then he was like, "Nah, bro, chill." And I'm like, "Bro, just fucking press record."
I have the song.
And I also have the song.
I don't know. We can't play because the beat
It's not
was
out.
so.
No, the beat. So it was two producers that made that beat. One of them passed away, and one of them was just here earlier. And the one that was just here earlier, I guess, sent it to another artist, and that song is out with that beat.
That's what I'm saying.
So I don't know what's going on or who has the rights or whatever.
Sold.
Yeah, I guess, but yeah. So I don't know if that song's ever dropping. I don't know if it was ever gonna drop, anyways.
No, that's one of those fun times.
Yeah, but that was a great song. That was one of my favorite, like, that I did. Like, that was one of my best.
Bro, I
songs.
played it all last summer. Like I had Nico send it to me. I played it all summer. I love that song.
That was a great song. That was fun.
Yeah, I'm a fan. But shit, bro. I didn't finish talking about Wildwood, about the guy with the cornhole.
Oh yeah, you didn't talk about that at all. Actually,
I don't even think I told you about it.
you briefly did.
Briefly. Okay, so we're on the boardwalk in Wildwood, and it's not like any other boardwalk. There's maybe 2 bars. One of them was closing when we got there. And she's like, well, there's another one, and it has its whole own pier. There's probably music playing. It should be, it should be a lot of fun, whatever. There should be people. I was like, okay, word. Me and my girl walk a mile down the boardwalk. Mind you, she got a blister on her toe. She's in pain. Like, when you walking a mile down this boardwalk.
She had toe blisters.
Pain. Just one, but it was bad. You know how that shit be. Anyways. We get there, we have a couple drinks, we get drunk, we're having a good time. And as we're leaving, we're walking out, And we're trying to find out about, they got this little tram car that goes up and down the boardwalk. And as we're sitting there trying to find out about it, there's some drunk people talking about cornhole. If y'all don't know what the game cornhole is, it's just look it up. I'm not even going to get to it. I'm not even going to get to it. If y'all don't know what cornhole is, look it up. If you do know what cornhole is, y'all know what cornhole is.
I'll spank whoever in cornhole.
But I heard a group of drunk older white people talking about cornhole. I was like, oh, who y'all talking about cornhole? Just being my drunk funny ass self. And we started talking about it. And I was like, the dude's like, yeah, $10. He goes, pay my $10 cover charge to get into this bar, and I'll spank you in cornhole. I was like, that's trash. I will spank you in cornhole, and there's no cover charge. I just came out of that bar for free because I went in for free. And he's like, I was just trying to get $10 out of you. To the point where I made my ignorant ass comment. I was like, yeah, you can suck my left nut for $10. Haha. He caught offense to that though. He was laughing, but he's like, yeah, nah, you're taking it too far there, bud. Haha. I started talking to him in Spanish. I was like, nah, it's all good, bro. Nah, está bien, bro. Shut the fuck up. I was like, you're being extra right now. So he started talking shit. He's like, yeah, blah, hey, that's why it's just probably small. Shut the fuck up, walk away. I was like, what, nigga? So I got up. I was like,
Were your left nut? It was probably small.
I guess. I don't know. I'm defending my left nut at this point. But I'm on the boardwalk and they're down on the beach. So I was like, you nigga, walk up. What's up? Come up here. Like, you talking all this shit. I was about to jump down over the fucking bar, but when I was up on the bar and I looked down, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna hurt my knees like that. It's hella ankle shock and shit. So I was like, nigga, come up here, what's up? And then as I was starting to walk down the stairs and his fucking wife is holding him back and she's screaming. And I was like, what's good, bro? I was like, yeah, hold that nigga back, bro. And I was like, she's a bitch, blah, blah. She's screaming. She's like, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. That old white lady shit, shut the fuck up.
Like 40 Mavericks.
Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up.
40 marbles in and shit. Like, yeah. She's definitely, they all smoke marbles or Mavericks.
And she's like, shut the fuck up, just leave. He's like, what? Mind you, the whole time he had no shirt on. No shirt on. Drunk as a fucking skunk. He was off it. And so yeah, bro. I almost fought him. My girl, and I was like, I'm not gonna make my girl sad. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna be that asshole that gets into a fight and catches a charge 3 hours away from my house in South Jersey. South Jersey is garbage. I always have fucking terrible experiences there. Fuck that. Anyways. So yeah, that's the story about how I almost fought the guy in Wildwood. That was fun.
See, if I was there, that wouldn't have happened. It would not have happened. Because I'm going to keep walking as type of person. Like, I'll talk shit, but I'm going to still be walking.
I would have
like, we wouldn't have stopped.
Because we were stopped and sitting already, that's why. Like on the bench that's on the boardwalk and they're right behind us but down on the beach.
This is in Wildwood. I ain't been in Wildwood in a minute. I only been in Wildwood.
This was my second time there in my life.
Once. And it wasn't like to be at the beach. Like my shit was like I was in a tournament.
No, I went to the beach there last summer, dirty as fuck. The only time I went to the beach there this summer, I went to a little bay in Cape May yesterday to go fishing. It was pretty dope. I didn't catch shit, but
I went fishing one time and I didn't catch shit either. My dad almost flipped the fucking. So this is we're in a fucking, I guess like a canoe or something, a regular ass boat.
Oh, them little wooden shits?
I don't know if it was wood, but we were like it was just a boat that like a few people can be in. It wasn't like a big boat.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
a little rowboat.
We weren't rowing though, I don't think.
They had a motor?
Nobody was rowing.
They had a motor.
It might have, yeah. It was
anyways, he was in a boat. He was in a little boat.
I was in a little boat.
Little boat.
And my dad's sitting on like the edge of the boat. And this is back when I was in high school, so I was definitely smoking cigarettes. So I had a fresh pack, and like as kids.
You told me this story before.
Yeah, as kids, like a fresh pack ain't something that you always have. Like that's a.
If you have a fresh pack in your pocket,
you're that guy. In high school, you're
100%. You're that guy. You're an entrepreneur.
Yeah, that guy right now.
You are making money.
Like, I had the work on me. All right, so. My dad is sitting on the shit. He's sitting on the edge, right? And I'm just chilling. I had a fresh pack in my pocket. Got my phone in my pocket, of course, because like where was I gonna leave it? So fucking, bro, this nigga he's drunk as hell, fucking talking, laughing and shit. Does this, and the boat does like the side does this. So now I'm like, the all I saw was bogeys and flashing by. Like,
You can't think about nothing else but the
I'm
bogey.
like, yo, the bogeys. Because like this is back when I was like I smoked cigarettes, so I'm like, yeah, and like I'm a teenager. Like it's not like I could just go
And buy another pack.
Yeah,
You
like-
spent money on that.
Yeah, I
pack.
spent money that I didn't earn on fucking cigarettes, and like who knows when I'll be able to make
that
this.
again.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
Like that's having a pack in high school.
yeah,
was
like
really
I was
the
like
come up.
15, like
Yeah, that's
having
a
a pack,
come
and
up.
you're that guy.
When I was a freshman, I always had a pack on
You
me.
were the pack guy?
Because I had the pack on me because I had Lucy's on me one day, sold them all, and I was like, I'm gonna just buy a pack now. I had
And you
enough.
started selling Lucy's out the pack and shit. I
And
wasn't
then I just
that.
kept recycling the packs.
Man, when I was that guy, it was like we all smoke.
No, this is what I would do. I would sell 8 cigarettes. That's all I would
just to
sell.
be able to
them.
buy the pack again.
And then have the rest of the
Nah,
pack for
it was
myself.
me. It was me. Like, nah, if I had the pack, it was like, it's on me to, like, you know what I'm saying?
I was doing this daily.
It's on me, guys. Like,
This is why I was a heavy smoker. I was smoking like a pack of hundreds a day, maybe I was getting up to like a pack and a half a day, because I was constantly buying them and selling them or just giving them away to people and shit. I was like, oh, here, take one, and then buy another pack, buy another pack. And then when I started working, oh my god.
by the time I didn't get a job until I was 18, like nobody wanted to hire me from like 16 to 18 until I turned 18. Then when I turned 18, like by the time I was like 18, I like stopped smoking. So it was a wrap. But yeah, yo, I fucking so he almost flipped that shit. So I had to go to the other end of the boat and like push it so we could level back out. It was very fast, but like I was about to be pissed at him.
I would have been tight.
Oh, fucking pocket full of wet cigarettes, bro.
Yo, I remember when my grandma found out I smoked cigarettes. She went through my backpack when I lived with her and I was like 14. And she found, speaking of fresh pack, she found a fresh pack in my backpack.
You discarded them shits?
No. She left them in there, but guess what she did to them?
She cut all them shits?
She cut the pack in half.
Oh no, me and Granny would have had to catch the fade. We would have to. She owe you a fair one to this day. To be honest.
But this was one of like 3 packs. I had like 2 open packs for some. I had like mad packs.
But she cut the fresh one?
But I had grabbed the open packs that I had. But there was one fresh one. I think it was shorts, but she grabbed the fresh pack. I don't know why I had them doing that. It was weird. Because I think I got them for free. Or I had like a coupon or some shit. It was.
This nigga had Newport 50s. Hey, yo, what you doing with the shorties, bro?
Well, when I started to try to quit, I started going from the hundreds to the shorties because
What does that even mean?
Because you know the 100,
That's a-
you know the 100 and the short are the same. They have the same shit. It's just the filter is basically a different size. Really, there's not much more cigarette that you get. Like you get a little bit more cigarette.
Nah, I can smoke a short faster than I'm smoking 100.
Exactly, and that's what I was like. That's what I was doing. I was like, I'll just smoke a short and try to limit myself.
Nah, when I was smoking cigarettes, it was always niggas cutting each other down and shit. Like niggas
That's why we
wasn't.
almost had hundreds.
Yeah,
it was like it would be 4 of us on one bogey. Like,
Fuck yeah, dead ass.
like I'm smoking the first little bit, niggas smoking the second little bit.
Yeah, 'cause you light a bogey. First of all, I ain't even want to be the first nigga on a bogey.
There was niggas that used to smoke down to the orange, to the
I
fucking
wanted to.
line, the green liners.
That was
Oh
a bad day.
man.
That was a bad day. That's like you don't know when your next cigarette is gonna be. But fucking,
When you were a cigarette smoker, you ever pick up cigarette butts?
we did. I'm not gonna lie, and burn the back and shit. Yeah, we did. It was some rough moments.
It's been
yo.
done. It's been done.
Some rough moments, Joe. But only if it's like some cigarette left. Like it's not.
Oh, there's
like,
gotta be a substantial amount.
You
I
know what
gotta
I'm
see
saying?
some
Like,
white.
Yeah, like it's gotta be like, yo, niggas really threw that out, bro. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Nah.
You know what I would look for? I would walk past, when I was really fiending. I would walk past bars on the Ave.
No, see, we didn't plan it.
No, I wasn't planning. though. But it's like if I'm walking down the Ave, like I'm walking past a bar, I'm like, yo, I really need a bogey. I'll see their ash. You know they have the ashtray outside with the little sand. Always looking there because drunk niggas always throw out. They'll take like 3 hits and then just put it away.
Yeah, that's true, but we didn't think that hard. It was just like, yo, we see, but like, yo, damn, that's a good looking bogey.
Yeah, no, we used to do that same shit.
Burn the back of
Bro,
that
one
shit.
time I was walking back from the complex where my ex lived at the time, and I was walking back to my crib, and I was walking down the one hill behind School 8, and I seen a pack on the ground. I was like, that's why I had the shorts. I think it was I had an open pack. She cut the fresh pack. The fresh pack she cut was hundreds. Now I remember incorrectly because I remember they were hundreds. The reason I remember they were hundreds is because I was able to take the cigarette, ash out, take the rest of the tobacco, and put it back into the filter, and make them shorts.
Surgery, bro.
Did the surgery. That's what they were, hundreds. But I had an open pack of hundreds that I already had, and I had a pack of shorts that I found that were open because they were on the ground. They had like, bro, it was like almost a whole pack, bro. There was like a
Somebody
smooth.
was tight.
There was a smooth 16 cigarettes in this pack,
Somebody was
and they were Newports. They happened to be shorts. I was like, fuck it, I can live with that. But that's a pack.
Yeah, I mean, if it's free, I can fuck with the shorties. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not buying them. I'm like, yo, let me get the Newport shorts.
There was a time when I was trying to quit. I went from Newport hundreds to Newport to Newport shorts.
You smoking the reds?
Oh no!
You fucked with the reds.
No.
You fucked with the reds.
One time I asked somebody for a cigarette and they gave me a Newport Red, and I had almost.
Who the
I'll smoke a Marlboro Red if I'm in a pinch, but a Newport Red will
Marlboro
kill
Red
you.
is the best Marlboro.
That's the only good Marlboro. The menthols are alright.
No, I don't know.
They're a little too.
The
sweet.
only first of all, it's Newports, and then it's Camel Crush.
Yes.
That's the next thing. If you don't have fucking
Camel Crush is the
Newport,
illest fucking party cigarette when you're in high school, college.
you don't even
If you're
really-
just smoking fucking cigarettes, take Camel Crushes. You can sell them to anybody. If people don't fuck with the menthol, tell them not to crush it.
Oh,
If
yeah,
they
you
want
don't have
menthol,
to crush
crush it. If you can sell it to anybody. People want a Marlboro Red, be like, here, I got a crush. Don't crush it, smoke it. I would make
Them crushes, yo, when you
I used to buy
crush
a
that
pack. I used to buy a pack for like $9 and make fucking $20 off the whole pack. I would sell every cigarette.
when you crush it, bro, that's like you just swallow gum. The crush is crazy.
Yeah, that shit was wild. That was lit. But yeah, bro. You know what?
Welcome to the urban community.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. I guess that's our sign to move on. So, what else we gonna talk about?
I feel like I still have more to say about cigarettes.
Yo, you know what I don't fuck with? That dip shit. Or that fucking those little pouches of tobacco that niggas be with the spit shit.
I never tried it.
I've only ever tried it when I was in fucking some institution or some shit. I'm not gonna get into that, but some nigga had like straight like loose tobacco. He's like, here, put it in your gums and then spit.
Nah,
I spit it all back out and I rinsed out my mouth. I was like, nigga, that shit was disgusting. Fucked up.
Because all you're tasting is the nicotine. So speaking of that, nicotine gum, disgusting.
Nope.
Nicotine. My boss gave me a nicotine mint one time, bro. That shit gave me the hiccups. Like, it shit was like...
You and hiccups are terrible. You and hiccups and burps are... I can't stand you. I can't, bro.
I've had a hiccup moment with you.
Yes.
Have I?
Every time you've had a stomach moment, there's hiccups involved a little bit. It's not... Maybe it's not always the star of the show, but it's there. Cause that's what causes you to feel like you're gonna.
Well,
throw.
I mean, when you a hiccup,
Because I see you like this, you're like, I got a burp. You're like,
that's not really a hiccup.
No,
That's
but it's
me
a-
trying to burp.
it's a
But a
weird-
hiccup is you trying to burp. That's what a hiccup is. It's like you can't burp and you're trying to let it out. That's really what that is. But yeah, I don't know. I probably got like intestinal issues or something. To be honest.
all right, well, you know what? I think we're gonna call it a night.
We're gonna end it on the hiccups.
Yep, hiccups, cigarettes. No. Church keys. How does nobody know what the fuck a church key is? I'm gonna put a picture of it on
Where'd
here.
you learn the term from?
My childhood. I grew up with that term.
Who told you? Who's the first person that told you that
My
term?
parents.
Your mom's from the south.
Mm.
You don't say that shit up here. Can opener.
No, because when I think of a can opener, I think of the thing you like go like this and the twist. That's not what it is.
But the other one also opens a can.
It's a
as
bottle
well.
opener. It has a bottle opener on one side.
But it can punch a hole in a can.
but it also opens
What
bottles.
do you call it? A hole puncher? A whole can? A can hole puncher? No, it's a can,
can
opener.
holder?
It's a can opener. It's just the one before the twist one. Because I'm pretty sure the twist one came after that one. Yo, nigga, how was niggas opening soups before can openers, son? Yo, what was they doing to their soups?
Making real soup in a pot. What?
No. I want to know what the first can opener looks like.
Alright, we're very uneducated over here. This has been Detention, episode 8.
Yo, what the fuck? First of all, that's a church key.
That's the church key.
Yeah, no.
Don't even show the camera. I'll post a picture of it. Don't worry. That's a church key. I'm gonna
That's
post it
not
right
a church
now.
key.
Well,
But look at this.
Fuck you.
Look
It's a
at
church
this.
key.
Look at this though.
That's a wine. It's a wine opener. It's a corkscrew. It's a wine opener.
That part. I'm talking about that part.
I have no idea what the fuck that does.
Yeah, that's wild. But
All right. Well, this is episode 8. I'm Munch.
Gilly.
Say that with your fucking chest, Gilly. You always quiet as fuck when we're saying goodbye. Say goodbye to the people like you give a fuck. Like, there's 3 people watching this.
I don't. That's the whole thing.
That's
They know
right.
who the fuck I am. The fuck? They found this from my page.
Alright, you got that. Episode 8. Well, peace.